Hello, all of my wonderful family and friends. So, huge update. We've moved in. We are now officially living in our tiny home. Let me show you around. So the last couple of weeks we haven't been able to update much at all because we have been so insanely busy. We moved in last weekend. Today's Saturday. We moved in last Saturday. Daniel wasn't able to finish the power until the Thursday night before. And then he installed the shower and the kitchen sink on the Friday. That's how close we got. I was getting really stressed out. I had to take the Thursday, Friday off work to pack everything up. It was just a bit overwhelming. It was a bit much. We had so much stuff. We didn't know where to put it all. Our shed was full. Daniel did some rearranging in the shed. That man should win a medal at Tetris. Like, he's world class Tetris. I'm shocked and amazed. Before we moved everything, the shed was full. We still fit everything in the shed, including all of our camping gear, which there was a lot of. So unfortunately we weren't able to film anything of the moving weekend, and a lot of the prep going up to that. We were just too busy. But here is our tiny home. So behind me, we've got our couch. This cupboard here is kind of knickknacks, stuff. We've got sheets and stuff, Leon's Lego and some board games. Got all our computer stuff up here, tea. All the stuff up the top is the disco ball, very important. The speakers, I've got some books, things like that. Over here, these cube shelves. So we've got like the paper towels, the gas bottles, card games, pasta, biscuits, crackers, chips, tea, and containers. All those sorts of things are up there. They're put away, but they're there. In here, that's a bit of a junk shelf for us at the moment. We've got lots of our canned food here, and this area kind of has snacks and stuff that we get to all the time. All of my makeup and my personal care items are in here. Daniel's are in here. Down here we've got like tea towels. We've got all of our caps and hats. We've got Leon has a big drawer. This drawer here is like all of his pens and pencils, all of his school stuff, some puzzles, texters, his little cars and things. So he has a big drawer that he can access with lots of his stuff, and then our towels on the bottom. I've got some shoes, I've got some blankets and stuff. This is our big pantry. This has a lot of stuff in it. Let me turn this around. This has a lot of stuff in it, so my everyday kind of kitchen stuff, some of our baking stuff, you know, drink bottles, tea, breakfast stuff, oils, chips, you know, protein powders and Panadols and stuff up high where Leon can't get to it. Different kind of packets of things. Up here's all my spices. I'm a big advocate for spices. It makes everything taste better. More spices. Junk food. Up top we've got junk food, more spices, nice little plants. Plants make everything better. They really do. And then here we've got our desk, and so my kitchen kind of setup is here, all my knives and my spatulas and all that kind of stuff. The little burner we're still using for now. It's working pretty well. We're not going through the gas as quickly as I thought. Every now and then we'll go outside and we'll use stuff outside, and so it's not too bad. It's mainly just tea and coffee, and every now and then we'll do a dinner. We're still figuring out the cooking. Cooking is interesting. We don't have a microwave. We don't have an oven. We only have this. So it's working pretty well. Underneath we do have a little table. I think Daniel made this in high school, and so every now and then we can pull it out. Leon can do stuff there, all my utensils and bags and, you know, cleaning stuff is right here. And this is our lovely little sink. This was a computer desk that I got to do some studying at a while back because we didn't have a desk. It was in storage. And so we've just bought a kitchen sink and installed a kitchen sink into it, which works really well. And then just drying mat. It's very simple. It's all that we need. And here we finally have Leon's bed set up. So he is in here. Daniel's clothes are all set up in these little baskets here. My clothes are set up over here. I don't have anything hanging yet. They're just in these baskets at the moment. I'll give it a couple of weeks and see if I need to install a hanging rod, or if my work gear can just be folded. We'll see. Leon's clothes are over in that, and then he's got a few little books and knickknacks and stuff up here that he can play with. He's got more pillows than we know what to do with, so lots of pillows. Then of course we've got our couch, we've got some blankets around. The boys went and picked some of flowers today. All of our bathroom kind of stuff is in this little drawer down here. It's just you know, really handy. Soaps and shampoos and stuff like that. And then we've got more stuff outside. So let me show you outside. I forgot to show you, we've also got the loft set up. So up here, it's our loft. Got a little bit of a shelf up the end, bit of a headboard. So we've got, you know, our headphones and my Kindle and some, you know, books and just junk, the usual junk. We've got another little board up here. We've got some photos. Daniel got these little footprints from Leon a while back, and a little photo of Leon. You know, the usual stuff. Hopefully it hasn't been getting too cold. I mean, we've had a couple of nights where we're sitting outside and just think we're freezing, we're going inside, but it hasn't been too bad. I mean, given that it's the 3rd of December today, I think, you'd hope it was warm. Today's the first day that's felt like summer. It's been pretty chilly, but we haven't had a huge rain yet living here, so that's good. We'll wait and see what that's like. But our tank is 75–80% full, which is great. But I'll take you outside and show you what we've got happening there. So outside our door we have our lovely fridge. This fridge has been great so far. It's a 60 litre. It's from Kings. It's running 3 degrees at the moment. It's running off 12 volt. It's been fantastic. We're really happy with it. This was our fridge from back home. So what we've got up top of the fridge, that's an old server rack, and that has all of our first aid and stuff in it. It's locked. However, we do have a little snake bite kit and first aid kit and sunblock and mosquito repellent out here. Snake bite kit, absolutely essential out here. We are, as you can see, in the middle of the bush. Snake bite kits are 100% essential. But this fridge, this is a fridge that we brought from home. And what we've done is we turned it into a pantry. So this is not turned on. It's literally just a pantry. You know, we've got long life milks, we've got little packets of things. I've got a lot of my baking stuff in here that doesn't need to be refrigerated. We've got powder and we've got, you know, couscous and all those sorts of things. I do have one of these in here just in case it gets damp. These are all, you know, packets of things, pastas and 2-minute noodles and, you know, tins of tuna and Spam and, you know, all of those sorts of things that do not need to be refrigerated. I've got some jars in there too. Got a few little goodies in here. And then this is our laundry setup. So, you know, toilet paper. This is my little caddy that I take into the bathroom with me. And this is our dryer. So our dryer is not turned on. This is where we put our dirty laundry. So we put all of our dirty washing into the dryer. It's not turned on. It's completely non-operational. But we took it all today. This morning we emptied our toilet. We took all of our laundry to the laundromat. We went and did our groceries. And it worked really, really well. Our bathroom is finally set up. So we've got our little toilet. Daniel hung a little shower caddy for us so all of our things go in. Here's our little shower head. We've got a nice mat now, so we're not just standing on concrete, but that's working really well. Around the back here is our little setup. So we've got our gas bottle, we've got some water, it's all hung up here. That's our shower. It's fantastic. At the moment, we can hook it up to the tank so that we're not limited by how much water we need. But we can just use one of the 20 litre tubs, and that seems to be pretty good. Got some washing hanging out. And then this space over here, on the other side of our door, this is another kind of outdoor kitchen-y space. So we've got lots of little cube shelves up here. Everything's non-perishable. We've got like empty drink bottles, and we've got, you know, stuff for when people come over, disposable coffee cups and things like paper cups, paper plates, because we only have 3 of everything. We've gotten rid of everything so far. So underneath, you know, we've got all stuff that we need to access pretty often. We just keep our chairs out here. This is my beautiful Wollemi pine. It's doing really well. This is what we use most of the time for our water. It's just a 10 litre jug. We do have water set up inside, so we can pump from this one, from this little hand pump doohickey right here, and then it goes into a bucket and we empty it every now and then. So this is old school pumps. You know, it takes a couple of seconds for the water to get going, but eventually it does. But that's about it. I mean, it's really small. It's a tiny house for a reason. We still haven't painted. That's our job for over Christmas. We're going to move most things back out, put a couple of drop sheets down, paint everything, and then install the carpets. We're going to do big carpet squares from Bunnings. So at the moment we don't have carpet, we don't have paint. It makes it really hard. We don't tend to walk around with bare feet because on the floor it is kind of like a wood board, and we keep getting splinters. I keep catching my socks on it all the time. So we don't walk around without shoes yet, but we're looking pretty good. Daniel's been doing a lot of stuff outside. We've got our barbecue out here now. I'll give you a bit of a rundown outside. But no, we're set up, we're moved in. The boys are outside playing. Daniel has been working his ass off like crazy. We've done a lot of whippersnippering. We've cleared a really nice space all around the whole container, on both sides. And we've mowed it, and we've gotten rid of all the rocks, and so it's completely clear for snakes. It's completely clear if there's any sort of fire come through over the summer. We have at least, I don't know, 15 meters or so around the entire thing that doesn't have insanely long grass, and Daniel is continuing to cut that. We're pushing it out further and further every couple of days, which is great. Australian summers, as everyone here will know, are just so unpredictable. We are in the middle of the bush. We don't know what this summer will hold. A couple of years ago, the 1920 bushfires over that Christmas period, that was just horrendous. A lot of the mountains over the river all burnt out then, and we can see where it has all burnt. So luckily, hopefully that won't go back up again, but this side of the river, we're 400-500 meters from the Murrumbidgee, probably 400 meters, we can almost see the water. I can see the trees on the bank of the river. So this side of the river, it hasn't burnt. Hopefully it never does. We're just gonna cross our fingers and hope really hard that we are okay here. But hopefully next couple of months we'll have a bit more update on the big house. At the moment there's some delays. There's lots of staff shortages with the company that we're working with, and we are looking at lodging our DA early in the new year. And then hopefully we'll be able to get going on that. I will have another separate video coming about our power for the big house, which is very exciting, and I will try to get Daniel to do a video on what he's done with the power here, and I might do a video on our driveway because our driveway is officially finished. But But that's all for me today. Just wanted to give a huge update and a huge shout out to everyone to say thank you so much for everyone's patience with me. If I haven't messaged you back, if I've been so busy that I have completely ignored my phone. We currently have no reception out here. I have to stand on the front step of the shipping container to get reception. Anywhere else I don't get reception. So thank you to everyone being so patient with us. And you know, if you do know us personally, give me a call, stop by and say hi. We would love to see you and show you around our tiny home. But that is all for now. We will see you on the next one, guys. Bye.